a little spot of 3 screws there. And we're going to take that and unscrew that and see what's under there. This job might not be as tough as I originally thought. Right, Al, that's what I'm trying to see. The on-off button might not be connected to the motherboard. Okay, and that came out, little plastic piece. Put that off to the side, and here's the ribbon cable I was talking about. Let's take a look here. There's the ribbon cable I was talking about. Because that is the power button right there. Power button's right here. Here's the other end of the ribbon cable. And all I did was pull that circuit board out. I just pulled out the circuit board with the ribbon cable attached to it. And we're just going to mess around with this for a little bit. Let's see if that ribbon cable is loose anywhere. At both ends. It looks actually like it's fastened okay here. And it looks like it's fastened okay there. And then you'll see right here, that's where it goes into the motherboard. So that still might not be attached properly. Let me see if I can still get a little bit better focus on the webcam here, guys, for you. Yeah, that's as good as we're going to get on the webcam. Alright. Well, with this out, let me try powering it on again. And then manually just pressing the power button, which is right here, on this little circuit board. Nothing. Still getting nothing. Well, that goes half of my theory. This is a Sony Vaio PCG4J1L. Now I'm just looking at things here. I'm just trying to see if there's anything that's going to jump out at me that's really noticeable about the problem here. Nothing's really jumping out at me like there's any real major out points here. Alright, let's take it all the way apart here. See if there's anything we see. Gonna take it all the way. Oh, here's another thing too, by the way. These ribbon cables, see, they're bended in like at 90-degree angles in places. If they keep bending at these folds here, they break the connection on the inside. It might be that this ribbon cable's a little broken. So one way to test that is take your voltmeter and test for continuity along the cable. You just basically take one lead, put it on one end of your LCD or the ribbon cable, and then you touch the exact pin on the other end of the cable and see if you get a beep. Let's try that. Okay, Let me test one end here. Yep, that side works. Let's try the other side. That side works. Okay, the cable seems like it's intact, so we're going to rule that out. Let's just put that off to the side for now and just take this whole thing completely apart. Okay. Let's go for it. Start unscrewing things. Like I said, make a note of where the screws go. I'm putting them in a little pile that works for me. I know where they're going. I've taken apart similar laptops like this before, so I know which screws go where. But if you're taking it apart for the first time, position the screws as you take them out. As you take them out, position them so you know which hole you took them out of, so you can put them back in the right spot. See, right now all those screws I took out of the bottom here are exactly the same size, so, and they all have a little arrow here. So as long as I have a hole with an arrow, I know they're all the same size, so I'm going to keep them in that one pile. And there's also these little rubber nubs here. Sometimes there's screws under those kind of things, so let's pull them off and see if there's a screw under there. Okay, no screw under there. Just put it back. And I think we got most of the screws out from the bottom, so let's see if the top will come off now. Well, actually, I think these won't, because the keyboard screws under the keyboard. Now, how do you get the keyboard off? There's two little latches, maybe a few more. There's two little latches. You just got to hit it with a screwdriver. Keyboard should pop right up. Okay, got one of the latches. And then... how come I do not see another one? I just see one. Well, one latch was holding the whole keyboard in. Keyboard's coming out now. Take that out. There is two latches, the other one was just pushed in. It's going to be real hard to see it on the cameras, but right here and right here are two little latches that when you push the keyboard down, they snap in, they snap the keyboard in. So you just got to push them out a little bit. What do we got here? This is actually the wireless card here. This thing I took out under here might be a WAN card. Probably a WAN card. Alright, let's pop this thing out. This wireless card out. Aha! I see the problem. I see the problem. Jack, we solved it. Pretty sure. Okay, look right here. There is a ribbon cable right there that's not connected. It's right there. Trying to get it in view here. That ribbon cable is not connected to the motherboard. And that ribbon cable is this ribbon cable, which attaches to this circuit board, which has the power button on it. Let's connect everything back up. First thing I'm going to do is start putting the screws back in off the bottom here, because that's the problem. That is the problem. That was the problem. Aren't we smart, guys? We figured that all out on our own. Yeah, Al, I had a hunch. I had a hunch, Al. That was it. So I'm just going to start screwing these things back together. I couldn't have done it without you guys. Reliant. Without your support. Without you guys there, you know, honing my concentration into the task at hand, I don't know if I could have done this. Alright, well let's